Uh-oh, let me turn this off. Let me turn it off. Let me turn it off. Hang on. All right. Uh, I had to say, you and Dwayne have been having all the fun. I've been traveling, and everyone's been so patient. I've not been here with you. I heard you guys done some great stuff over the past few weeks. Thank you guys for holding the fort down. As a Fusion Pro team.
Pass me the loaf of bread, please.
What's that?
None.
As the Fusion Pro team, we thought it would be very helpful for you guys to further learn how to leverage exactly what you have. And in this case, it's interesting to me, Charles, just looking at email inboxing, Facebook inboxing, WhatsApp, Google+, it's just amazing the number of people that say, hey, look, I really want to know how to do this stuff. I want to get better. I want to know how to do it. I really do. And then if you put the tools in their hands or the things that we use, they won't touch that stuff, but they say, I want to make the money. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Because of having a webinar system, we've always used webinar system, but because we use this one, any given day, there's webinars being played somewhere, even if we didn't do the webinar. And it's not a matter of knowing how to use it already. Even we didn't know how to use it. When we built it, we had to find out from our programmers how to properly get through it. And so tonight, we want to briefly walk you through what you're missing to have such a tool for months, some of you even 30 days, and not leverage it. How many of you right now, you received an email message today from someone where it included a webinar, even if it's from us, you included a link in an email message that when you click it, it takes you to a webinar that's already played, right? And then in that webinar, there's an offer. I want to find out how many. Type in the number 2 if that's your experience. And in the meantime, Charles, maybe you can shed some light on it before we go to Dwayne Jr. This idea of you don't have to become Einstein. There's enough stuff in everyone's fingertips to start generating some great income.
Well, yeah. Not only it almost works better when when you're not, because you don't talk yourself out of anything, right?
Yeah.
You have. Once you get inside and you start going to forums, you start going to places. A lot of people start telling you about a lot of stuff that doesn't work. But if you just kind of get in there and you start doing webinars and you start getting it in front of people, and you believe it's going to work, sometimes all it really takes is you getting in front of somebody and really expecting to make a sale and getting it in front of people, and oftentimes it'll work just that way. And so, again, my encouragement is always, when you have a webinar system like this, doesn't matter if it doesn't work like anybody else's, the way it works just as it is, find one aspect of it and just start working with it.
Yes.
Yeah. And Dwayne Jr., you know how often we use it also. What's your feedback on it? Because here's what I want people to know. You already have it. And we have enough out there, and you probably receive email messages from us with the webinar link in it that has an offer. You could easily reply back and say, look, hey, could you share the webinar code so I can use that same webinar? You can make the money off of what we're doing too, or you can make it off of what you do. But the idea, my goodness, Dwayne, tell them, please.
Right? No, it's real. You guys witness it. I know you guys open up our emails, and we have webinars in there, programmed, ready to make sales and everything. So, yeah, there's no question about it. The stuff works. It makes us, sales on a consistent basis, and that's what a lot of you guys are here for. You guys want to make sales on a consistent basis. That's why you bought this platform. The only way that works is if you actually use it. If you see somebody that's making money doing something, it's probably a good idea to duplicate it, especially since you guys have this kind of access. I'm just going to put that out there.
Well, how about this? Not just the access. I'm thinking about the fact that, you know what? I've used a lot of webinar platforms in my day, but I've never seen one that gives you what's called an anytime link, where a person can just attend right there. And where you could put your offer in, they don't have to schedule it, okay, Friday at 7, right? They could just click on the button and go.
Yep.
And because of that, throughout the day, all day, we see transactions come through. from wherever we're selling it from, whether it's Deal Guardian, Warrior Plus, or JVZoo, it doesn't matter, or even some of our own stuff, it's nice to see that the webinar can work for us, even though the webinar was done weeks ago or months ago in some cases. Today, believe it or not, guys, I try to opt into everybody's stuff, right? So I got a webinar invite to look at a webinar. When I clicked on it, I already saw that it was one of ours. Then I saw the webinar was us doing it, but it wasn't us. It wasn't us sending the email out or doing it. It was neat to see people using the technology and begin to leverage it and make sales. So what I'd like to do with you guys' permission, I want to briefly just walk through the power of how simple this stuff is. You know, it's so simple. But would you guys okay if I just go out? I want to just show the power. The Anytime link. If you don't like your face in front of a camera, you don't have to do it. We produce enough webinars throughout the week or throughout the month that if you see one, you can ask us for the share code. If you bought something from us, think about this. A lot of you guys buy stuff from us because you saw a video, right? You saw a video, you saw the webinar, even though it was a recording, you clicked on the offer and you bought it, you ought to become an affiliate for that product and then say, can I use your video? We don't have a problem with that. That's why we created it, so more people can leverage the ideas. Now, granted, there's going to be a ton of people out there that says, I don't like Webinar Fusion Pro. That's fine. I only have a webinar for one reason. I like to use a webinar platform to generate more business for my companies. I don't want it for the name or for the sex appeal. I want it to see if it can help generate money. And with this platform, I've been able to generate more with this one platform than I have in other webinar platforms over the years. And we've only had this open since March. So you guys can do the same thing. So now, yeah, if you got access to use pre-recorded, use it. If you don't, use the live version. I recommend getting the pre-recorded access. So here we go. Dwayne and Charles.
Yeah.
We did the math, right? And 5 hours of training will make you a master at this stuff, right? So doing the math, 10 minutes a day for 30 days, you could master it. 10 minutes a day. And that's if you just have to watch a lot of TV and have so much stuff to do, the minimum you can squeeze out is 10 minutes, fine, do it. If it's going to pay your bills, what do you care if it's going to pay for that dream you have, life you want, then do it. So here's my thinking. At 10 minutes a day, here's the format I want to give. I want to give a pathway. So let's go into step one, okay? And one of you guys can answer Tim in the chat if you want, but I'm going to go out to the screen. Just because I'm crazy like that. Okay, here we go. And I'm guessing you guys can see my screen?
Yep.
That's a good assumption? Okay, beautiful. So I'm looking at several things we're selling, right? These ones that don't have many we use the Anytime link. We use the Anytime link for a lot of things. Sometimes people, as a guest, sign in. But these things are products that get sold and they make a lot of money. I can go down the line and there's always going to be a ton of these, right? Now, what's neat is it's not rocket science, right? We see different products. There are demos, and in those demos there's an offer that pops up when it's over. We have pages upon pages upon pages, probably more than 100 of them, of different products. 7 minutes to make fortunes, social vids, just different things. So let me show you something really cool. If I go to any product, let's take this one for example, I would go to a guest link. No, I would like to go to an Anytime link. When I click the Anytime link, the webinar will start, and it may be 7 or 8 minutes long. It's only 7 minutes on this one, and probably around 5 minutes, the offer link will pop up. Guys, I don't think these guys get it. You don't even have to do the webinar. You can ask us for the share code. You can go on YouTube and see someone else selling it and use that one. But the idea is, my goodness, you've had this for months and you haven't even used it to make money yet. I grabbed the wrong one. Hang on, I grabbed the wrong one. And you haven't even used it to make money yet. What the world? What's up? Why not? me see if this is live or recording. Okay. All right. That's my question. So my question to you guys is, don't play with this. Don't just have it. Do something about it. And how you do business on the internet, you can change your daily routine. It's a webinar steps and time that get you better results. Well, wait a second. I want to say you could use hottest product reviews we've done all year long because I don't even know what product is. Social vids. It's so unique. I don't know. I think we made a ton of money out of that one. This is Dwayne Golden and Dwayne Golden Jr. Let me close it out. Together, I'm going to close that out because I needed them to see something. I don't remember. I'm sure in about 3 days' time we did about $2 or $3 grand in that. Maybe 48 hours to 2.5 days or so. But we do it with multiple products and send out lots of email messages. And the idea here, I just got to learn how to get back to the screen. Okay, there's Google. Here's what I want you guys to do. Dwayne and Charles, maybe you can do I'm not all that articulate because I get way too excited and stuff just rambles together. Maybe you can help them to see that a formula of just grabbing a webinar, right? The first thing I say to do for anybody is, if you don't know how to use a webinar, watch the video tutorials, grab a video, set it up, and then use the anytime link. But maybe you have a better suggestion. So you want to go first, Dwayne? I see your head bobbing.
No, go ahead.
Charles, any idea, any recommendations for these guys? Because what I'm seeing is people sitting with the answer in their pocket, and then the end of the month comes, they have to explain to their spouse why they don't have the the money they need to pay a simple car payment or something when they have this in front of them.
All right. Now, one of the things that you can definitely do is when you see a product that's already selling and you know that there's a review video, it's already done, and in this particular case, both Dwayne and Dwayne, they do videos, right? They do review videos, and then they're actually making the sale for you. So if you get the opportunity to get some of their videos to promote a product that you did not create, it's really the ultimate leverage. Right, and I don't want to just throw terms out there. When I say leverage, what I mean is you don't really have to create the product. You don't have to support the product. And then, the hard part for a lot of people, honestly, I know a lot of you all out there, you're a little shy about selling, and which is okay. And when you get the opportunity and somebody's actually going to do the selling for you, you take advantage of that. Because what Webinar Fusion Pro allows you to do is it allows you to take all those things, put them together, and just put people in front of it. So let's say that you only get 2 people in front of it every day, right? Let's say you get 2 people in front of it every day. Odds are, if you look at JVZoo, you look at any place, a good product will typically convert after you get 10 people in front of it. One person's going to buy. So in other words, every 5 days, you get 2 people in front of that video. Yep. That means that on odds, I can't promise you, on odds you'll get 1 sale. Now let's say that you get 20, let's say you get 4 people in front of it every day. So then you increase your odds. So really, all this really is just getting people in front of all of these things, and that's what I mean by leverage. Because again, you don't create the product when you're using an affiliate product. You're not even doing the selling, which, again, I know a lot of us, you, don't like to sell. There's somebody doing the selling for you, and you don't have to go through the technology part. All you have to do is get people in front of the link. That's as simple as I can put it, Dwayne.
Yeah, no, very, very well said. And the idea is that it doesn't have to be our videos. I was just an example. In YouTube, you can look up any product that you like, even Explendio video. Just type in product review. Someone's going to be reviewing it. You can, hey, look, inbox them. I love your video, and would love when I find it presumptuous, may I use your video to tell other people about how cool this product is.
Yep.
Right? That's it. That's what Junior and I, that's how we started. Because would you mind if we used your video to tell other people? We loved it. Thank you. We actually give them a like, and we actually type something nice in their comments. Then, with our system, you can pull that video in, and someone can literally sell it for you, except you have your affiliate link in the offer section. With 10 minutes a day,
Dwayne, some of these guys will probably, if they're on this call, right, they'd probably be okay with doing a review. So why don't we walk through what would they do? Okay, so they got an affiliate product and they're gonna review it. They're gonna try to get people to buy it. So they're gonna get on camera. They're gonna get in the webinar. What are they gonna say? Just a real simple formula. Let's just kind of walk through 5 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna do a product review. What am I gonna say?
Bang. Gotcha. It's really simple. Here's what you do. You find the sales page. On the sales page, there's usually 3 to 5 headlines on the sales page. You use those headlines to be your outline on your webinar. Make it about 10 to 15 minutes long, and you talk about 3 minutes on each headline piece, and then you got your content. And then at the very end of it, you tell everybody, hey, for limited time only, it's at this price. Go buy it now. Bang. That's our formula for the most part.
That's pretty much it. And in fact, if you're solo, that's the only way to do it. Sometimes we can mix it up a little because there may be 2 or 3 of us in a webinar, in a review. But to do a review, a lot of times I've done my own, Charles has done his own, Dwayne has done his own. We take the highlights. And we may literally like, hey, here's a product. There's 3 reasons why I recommend that you would get it. Number 1, it literally comes with a lifetime guarantee. It gives you a 30-day get-back guarantee. Number 2, it works so nicely on Macs and PCs, and it's literally seamless. And the 3rd reason, best reason of all, you'll see that if you look at the window right there, it's literally less than $10. Get it now. Click on the link. See for yourself. It's a no-brainer for me because it was cheaper than the Burger King value meal that I got 2 days ago. Boom, done.
Yeah, and I like to throw in that if if you get it, you either get it today, or if you get it in the next 48 hours. All you all have a lot of PLR and a lot of stuff on your hard drive that's directly related to the product. Mm-hmm. Give them that stuff as a bonus. Offer what you have. I mean, if you don't have anything, I mean, get something, right? Resale right stuff is really abundantly available, and then tell them, well, look, you get this today. You're going to get this along with it, but you've got to get it within the next 48 hours, and I'll send it to you. Send me your name and email address, your receipt. I'll send it out to you. In JVZoo, you can do it automatically. But again, all this stuff is stuff that you've seen other people do. It's not hard to do. You just have to really kind of put it to use. You had it used on you, right? Some of you all have bought products that you didn't like the product all that much, but you got for the bonus. Right. So find your best thing, like whatever it is. Find your coolest thing and say, you know what, you're going to get this cool thing right now if you buy this from me, but you got to get it soon. That's what I would add to.
I agree. So, that being said, it's simple. It's not rocket science. By the way, let me ask this question. How many of you that are here, you have already purchased something because you were on a webinar and then an offer link popped up? You purchased something that way. Type in number 1. Because this, my friends, is really the difference maker. If it was worth it for you to buy, right, then guess what? It is for others. You got to understand that. We do this stuff every single day. We wouldn't keep doing it if it didn't work. You can do it. You don't even have to turn your camera on, or you can, just as Charles did. We just walked through how to do your own review. But a lot of people, we know that public speaking is one of the most, stressful things out there. So, all that being said, you guys can do this. And certainly it begins with taking the step. 10 minutes a day. Log in and learn something new that you didn't learn. Not 20, 10. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. You do that, you got yourself a real winner. That's it. Bottom line is 10 minutes a day will give you 5 hours at the end of the month. If you can commit to that and even get close, you're going to get at least 3 hours of training in. You should then have webinar email messages going out every day. We send out probably 2 to 5 email messages out from different responders to different segments of people because we have a webinar platform. You have a webinar platform, and the question is, do you send out at least 1 email a month that has a webinar that's selling for you? If so, that's probably why your income isn't literally bringing anything in for you because you're not using the tool in front of you. Hope that makes sense. Charles, Dwayne, any last-minute words as we get ready to shut down after our 10? We told you it's going to be brief. So any last-minute words to encourage them, guys? Charles first.
No, I mean just get in and try stuff. Right.
Yeah, that's it.
Try stuff. Try a lot of stuff.
And you can't try it if you don't learn. Practice. I mean, some of you guys practice dance moves. Oh, I'm guilty of that one. But some of you practice different things, right? And Dwayne, everybody's laughing. You practice a lot of things that don't pay you. I mean, if you're going to practice something, practice this. Junior, last minute encouragement words.
We talking about practice? No.
Practice?
Well, I was going to say, yeah, there's a lot of opportunity, guys, to do stuff that's already been done for you. Like, you can use our webinars, and, a lot of the work's already been done for you, but only thing we can't make you do is set it up. I mean, it's going to be up to you guys to actually put this stuff into action. So, whether it works for you or not is kind of on your shoulders right now. You got to make sure you actually take the time out, like you said, like Senior was talking about, 10 minutes a day at least to practice.
Yeah. Bottom line is, all of us get things. If all you do is get things and put them away, why are you getting it? Get it, use it. Because the thing that you get and don't use is probably the reason you're a few dollars short on what you're trying to pay for. With this stuff, affiliate marketing, you would not believe. I mean, a good affiliate marketer will easily average $5,000 to $15,000 a month just from sending out emails. And many of them don't have webinars. Now, a great affiliate marketer could literally turn that up a notch, right? To high 5 figures, even 6 figures if they're the Frank Kerns of the world. But webinars will work on your behalf. While you're sleeping, they can reach people in Asia and other continents because that's the ability it gives you. It gives you the leverage that Charles talked about. You guys take it and run with it. This is Dwayne Golden, Charles Harper, Dwayne Golden Jr. You guys have a wonderful week from the Webinar Fusion Pro team. Take care.